Alright people, it's hunting time. It's hunting time. You saw in a previous video how I spawned my very first Sister of Parvos. There she is. Madia Pakoneka.
First rule of success. If you think things are going well, you've overlooked something. Hello?
How spooky. With that incredibly protruding butthole right there. And she's got the Archiplasmor. That was my very first Granum weapon. Tenet weapon. Whatevs. And I want it. I want it, so I'm gonna start hunting her. And we're gonna do it with good old...
Hey, Vala, honey.
Good old
Guess who got a
Equinox
sector?
Prime.
Don't hate me too much.
Good old Gloom Equinox. And we're probably gonna get help because everyone's hunting right now. We'll see. Someone is bound to show up eventually. And this is gonna be fine. Like this Gloom Equinox build that I've got going, it is strong enough to run Steel Path with easily. So Lich content should be zero problem at all. If you are interested in this build, you should go and check out my dedicated Helminth build guide for Gloom Equinox. Probably the Warframe who is like best out of everyone in utilizing Gloom. Like Gloom is just so goddamn busted on Equinox. It shores up every single weakness that Equinox has. It basically stun locks enemies to such ridiculous degrees that they just can't move. They can't move at all. Oh, look at that. That was one of the doggies, I guess. Well, doggy showed up. Doggy went down. Didn't even have time to see it happen. Now look at here, for example, all of these guys. Well, they're gone. Just Equinox stuff. But if you were paying attention, you would have also seen that, like, during that time, it was like none of them could move at all. Completely stun locked, which is great, which is nice. It's how we like to play. We also have a Baruch here right now, which means that I'm gonna be like functionally immortal, because thank you, Baruch. Now I have to charge at this dog because I wanna... Fufu!
We kill them all the time.
I got you. Oh wow. Look at that lucky guy. Look at that lucky guy. 2 correct stabs on a level 1 Lich. That means they just guessed correct on the very first Requiem mod. I hope that they didn't... Oh man, what if they were using the new Ool mod? There's a new mod we got, the Ool mod, which I think can be a drop from Liches as well. I think that's it. Or maybe you got the... there's a drop that like lets you summon a Lich whenever you want to. That might be the thing that you get from a Lich. I don't know. I have to look that up, see which one it is. But the Ool mod, it's a new Requiem mod you can equip that just automatically gives you a correct pick. I hope they didn't waste it. It feels like a bit of a waste. Because the further you go, it's gonna take more stabs on the doggy dogs to unlock further clues. The first clue is quite easy. You only need to stab like 4 or 5 dogs to get the first clue. Second, it's gonna take some more stabs. Third, gonna take even more stabs. So it's kind of wasteful to use the Ool mod to reveal the first correct relic because or the correct Requiem mod, because you're just gonna get that so fast anyway. So it's better to save it for when you already know what the first 2 ones are, and then you just want the third one to be correct. Speed up the process that way. That's how I would have done it. But man, they have really cut down the grinding time. That was 1 mission. Granted, a Lich spawned in, so we got to get like a stab in on a Lich, which helps. But that was one mission, and we almost unlocked the very first Requiem mod. That's crazy. If they cut down the grind time that much, then it's gonna be easy breezy. And it's gonna be super easy breezy to get all of these weapons, which we're gonna do. And it's gonna take some farming, because not only do we need all of the weapons, we also need all of the Ephemeras. We also need the Ephemeras. And there are 8 different Ephemeras. And I think... Well, that's a dog. Got him! That should give me the very first unlock. Yeah, man, that's fast. Oh, that's so fast. That is so fast. No, but I think each Lich that spawns, I don't remember if it's a 20% chance or a 25% chance that they're gonna have an Ephemera. It's something like that, something there or other. So say it's 20%, and there are 8 different Ephemeras. That means statistically, you'd need to stab like, well, you need to kill like 40 Liches to get all of them. So I think it might be a little bit higher than that, because I don't think I've even killed 40 Kuva Liches. And I have all of those Ephemeras. So I think it might be a bit of a higher number. Hi, Madia. Oh, wow! Look at that! Look at that! First one just guessed it correctly. Oh, it's so sweet.
You're about as funny as a broken ankle.
Sister,
Nice.
you have been promoted.
Now this is rad.
This is a really bad idea on your part.
This is actually kind of rad that they've done that, because this makes so much more thematic sense that when you do like a wrong stab, they just wrestle you down and then leave. That's like kind of how we thought it would be with Kuva Liches. It explains sort of like you know, why they are leveling up and stuff like that. Because you can tell that like certain sort of sequencing in like how you fight Kuva Liches seems a bit off, and certain voice lines and interactions don't really add up with what's happening. So I think they had envisioned a different system from the start, or we all sort of know that was the case. That it seems like the original idea for Liches was something more akin to like the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor. But apparently that's goddamn trademarked or something. I think they trademarked the Nemesis system so no one else can make a Nemesis system in their games, because that's sort of like trademark infringement. It is bonkers how you can just trademark a gameplay design idea like that. But I think that's what they did. So I think Warframe devs had to sort of change how you do the whole Kuva Lich hunting. It was partly that, partly budget and stuff, and just the scope of what they had planned from the beginning maybe was a bit too much at the time. So they toned it down and made a sort of like more simplified system, and we got what we got. It's fine, but it could have been better. But it seems like they are tweaking it now.
Please. Boring. Warmer. Closer. Oh,
all right.
No, not... Oh.
So what do we got now?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Well, that's weird. Because... Oh, okay, so... I got Loke. I would have, like, unlocked one. But I got Loke, and instead I almost filled up the second bar. So they did it that way. Alright. Sure. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. I guess that works. Oh, and she left this planet. Oh, that's new. So she left this planet now that I encountered her here and stabbed her here. Then she moved to this planet instead. That's a bit different from Liches, who just take over more and more and more sectors. Instead, now she just moves. What's interesting also is that Liches could show up at like any planet. And then, like Jupiter, a Corpus planet. And then you just fought Liches there, but it was just Grenier enemies in the map. Not sure if that works the same way here, because Venus is a Corpus planet. Phobos is also a Corpus planet, so it might just be that they are sticking to Corpus planets when it's a Sisters of Parvos sister, a Parvos sister. Could be. Man, look, is he using one of the new guns, the Ambassador? Is he using that? Man, I really have to look up if, like, the Ambassador is worth the grind, because I've heard that it takes forever to grind from it. It drops from, like, different survival missions in Corpus Railjack, and you have to stick around for quite some time. So first you have to do the Corpus Railjack part, and then after that, you do the survival part of the mission, and then you just grind it out until you get the part. And that can take a really long time. I've heard that it takes, like, people have been saying that it takes, like, so long that you should just sort of, like, buy it with platinum instead. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look it up. I want to know if the Ambassador is, like, good enough to be worth it. I've heard conflicting reports on that. I've heard some people say it's not that good. I've heard it described as, like, functioning kinda like the Quellor, but maybe a little bit worse. I don't know. Problem is, though, when it's like the first day or the first week of a new update, I take everything that I read with a grain of salt. If someone says like, oh, this Warframe, new Warframe sucks, this new weapon sucks, and whatever. You know what, people? Sometimes it's just someone who doesn't know how to build weapons or how to build Warframes, and you just run with how they normally do everything, and they don't adapt their gameplay style to the new thing, and then they can't make it work. And it's not the thing's fault. It's just that they're doing it wrong. Sometimes that's the case, people. Sometimes someone reviews Lavos and completely don't even read how his abilities works. And then they say that Lavos' abilities can't do any damage. And then people believe that, because that's how it works. Don't want that. So I want to try it out for myself. I wanna, you know, make up my own mind about it. So I need to get the Ambassador for myself. But the question is, do I grind for it, or do I just buy it with platinum? I don't know. Normally I'm fine with the grind. I don't mind. Why are you not... Are you waiting for a Lich to potentially spawn in? Come on, man. Just distract. Thank you.
I swear to the void, if you were any dumber, you'd be a mineral.
Oh my god. I love how these Liches are different from Kuva Liches, or the Sisters of Parvos. Thematically appropriate. The Kuva Liches stole a little bit of everything from you. The Sisters of Parvos, they only take your money, but they take almost all of it. They take almost all of the money you get from the mission. But they leave everything else, because they don't give a shit about the rest. They only want the money. Alright, it's Fuzz. One of the final two is Fuzz.
Operator, please return
So...
covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Oh my god. I don't know I have a Fuzz. I have a Fuzz. That's good. Whew. And there's the new Ool. So... If I take the stab and I learn that the Fuzz is the correct second one... Actually, we can just do that right now. Let's just use the Ool. Because it's guaranteed to be correct. So now, if I put the Ool here, boom, and Fuzz is number 2, then she's dead. That's it. Then she's just straight up dead. Yeah. And if I take the stab and it fails, then I know Fuzz is supposed to be number 3. In which case I can put Ul in number 2. And then, again, she's just gonna be dead. It's so easy. It's so simple. We'll do it that way. But no. Normally I don't mind the grind. I have grinded out a lot of stuff in this game throughout the years at this point. I grinded out... I cleaned out the Orphix Venom store. I cleaned out the Scarlet Spear store. I have hunted down dozens of Kuva Liches at this point, because I'm in the process of getting them 60% elemental bonuses on all of my Kuva Lich weapons.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
So, you know, I do not mind the grind. Got him. But that being said, there are differences between fun grinds and unfun grinds. And if you just do a mission because you're like hunting for one specific blueprint or one specific part, and other than that there is like zero reason, zero incentive for like doing that mission. You just get nothing for it. And then you don't get that blueprint part or whatever. So it feels like you just wasted 20 minutes or something. That doesn't feel great. That's not a fantastic feeling. So I would prefer. Hey doggy. To either be able to grind for like several different things in the same time, like for example, Void Storms, where it's like, oh, you get to open relics, you get Radiant relics, you get credits, you get Endo, you get all of the juice, right? That's fine. That's fine. Or you do something where you get like a guaranteed drop. That's fine. Or you do something where you just have to farm like an amount of a resource, so you just play the mission because you want that or whatever. But if you play for just one specific drop, and that specific item has a really, really low drop rate, and if you don't get it, then it just feels like you wasted time. That's the wrong way of designing grind, which is just super unfun. Which is also why I waited for the longest time to farm for Korra, and why I still haven't gotten a second Nidus or a second Harrow to feed into the helmet system. I think like Nidus and Harrow are like the only ones I'm missing that I haven't chucked into the helmet yet. Because I just can't. I just can't farm for another Harrow. I just can't do it. I don't want to do 20 minutes of disruption by myself. I just don't want to do it. No, not disruption. Defection, sorry. 20 minutes of defection. No. I mean, at least have it be like an enemy drop in the mission. For like how you farm for like the Exceltra or something. That disruption mission. So that you can just get it at any moment. Don't make it so I have to be in there for 20 minutes to get that one roll. Ugh. So unfortunately, since that is how you have to farm for the Ambassador, I'm not sure I'll enjoy that. I'm not sure I'll enjoy that farm. Which is why I might just not do that farm. But since I am a content creator, there is a value in me getting that weapon so that I can try it out, so that I can review it, so that I can tell you guys if it's worth your time to farm for that weapon or not. So we'll see. We'll see. I might just go and buy it with platinum. Or not, because hey man, I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands to level up a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of new Kuva weapons. There's these new melee weapons you buy from Ergo.
Capsule to the area.
There's the
Activating it.
Cadus. No, people get the Cadus from the market, but don't invest in it. It looks cool. It's the Darth Maul double staff. It looks really cool, but it's a super old weapon. It's been in the game for years, but it's only been in like the Chinese version of Warframe. They've now added it to the store, so now you can... That's weird. They've added it to the store now, so you can get it in the Western version of Warframe as well. So just get it, level it up to 30, and then never look at it again. It is pure mastery fodder. Because it's a weapon that's several years old, it's super out of date. It's super weak compared to the stuff that's in the game right now. No reason to actually use it for anything.
Prepare for life support.
But get it. Get it and level it up. Oh, Madia! Hi, Madia! You're a rank 2 Lich now. Now, there's a chance that we could, like, just end her. Right here. There's a chance we could end her right here. If Fuzz is the correct second one. Nope. Okay.
Wow, this is humiliating.
Well, that means she's gonna go down.
You have been promoted.
Yeah.
Additional life support.
That means she's gonna go down the next time I meet her. Because now we know that Fuzz is supposed to be Requiem mod number 3. Fuzz is Requiem mod number 3. And I can just slot the Ool in the number 2 slot. And get a guaranteed success. Don't even have to farm for the third Requiem mod. So this is gonna be a one-time thing. I don't know how many Ool mods I'm gonna pick up, or how I don't even know how you farm for Ool mods. I don't even know how you get more Ool mods at this point. We'll figure it out. Whee! Maybe you can get an Ool mod from taking out your Lich. I think that, I don't know. We'll see, people. We'll see. All I know is I have the correct combination for this Lich. It's guaranteed now. So the next time I see her, oh, she's gonna wish she didn't. She's gonna wish she didn't see me. You know why? Because I'm gonna sock it to her. I'm gonna suck it to her right in her ugly, stupid face. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, you thought you're all that, but you're not all that. Because now it's on. That's my shit talk, people. No, actually, that's not my shit talk. You have no idea how much I sort of like struggle and put myself under wraps with what I say and not say, man. Like, I'm so goddamn foul-mouthed in my normal life. I swear all the time. But I'm making a conscious effort to not do that when I make content, because I personally feel like it just comes across as a bit edgelordy and infantile, I guess, when you have like these YouTubers who just swear in like every other sentence or whatever. I don't know. So I don't wanna be one of those guys. But I want to curse. That's the only thing I want to do. I just want to curse. But I can't. Look at these tiny little doggos. Oh my god, look at these tiny little robot doggos. Why do you got 2 little tiny robot doggos? Is that what this thing can do? Man, this guy's already farmed it for robot doggos. I want robot doggo. Wonder how many... I think there are 3 different versions of Corpus Lich robot doggo that you can get mastery for as well. So that's something to grind for. Aw, we missed a treasurer. That's fine. Hey, why am I not getting red veil points? Am I maxed out? Oh, I am. I'm an idiot.
We await
Yeah. There we go.
the fire spreads.
The fire spreads indeed. Now, we got the combo. Everything is well, everything is fine. We got the combo. Fuss is number 3. And Ool is number 2. Oh right, I have 3 stabs with the Ool. I can use it 3 times. I can use it to take out 3 different corpus liches. That's fantastic. Well.
I claim this system in the name of me.
Jupiter it is. Classic Exterminate. Classic. Classic Exterminate. You want to take out a Lich, you want to have it done in a nice leisurely fashion, in a mission that feels fun to do. You can't go wrong with classic Exterminate missions. We good. We got our provoke, we got our maim, we got our gloom. And now we go to town. And I don't even have the new arcanes yet. I don't even have them yet. I am using one of the new galvanized mods. I have put galvanized chamber, I think it's called, for the, you know, the new version of the split chamber. I am using that in my Excel run. And it is putting in work. But it would be nice. It would be very nice if I could also get the some of those new primary arcanes, which I don't have yet, but which I want. I have some of the primary dexterity ones, but that's just a buff when you kill things with melee weapons. And that's not what we're doing here, people. Do I look like someone who wants to kill people with melee weapons? No. No. I want to kill with my guns. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. Whee! Come on. Madia? Madia, you coward, get out here. Maybe it's like Beetlejuice. What if I just say her name 3 times? Is that gonna make her spawn in? Madia Pakoneko. Madia Pakoneko. Madia Pakoneko. Did it work? I don't know, it doesn't look like it worked. But it could have. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. And hey man, if it takes too long, before she shows up, then I'll just, you know, then I'll just get the 3rd Requiem mod revealed by itself. And Zixvinnik. And then I don't even have to
I've been following you since first we met. Does that sound strange?
then I don't even have to use my Ul mod.
Enemy is well done. We'll get to extraction.
Now, can someone take this stab?
About as much chance as a snake in a typing contest.
A snake in a tapping contest?
To your favorite filth and make you watch.
What a crazy insult.
Well, this sucks rocks through 3 miles of bent pipe.
Got her. So they don't drop Kuva on stabs. It seems they drop money. That's interesting.
Into this combat experience.
Latroniania? Latroniania.
I'm ready for this combat.
What a name, Latroniania. Latroniania Veneer.
Wait, stop! Oh, God, grow up. Save me! Self-destruct!
Look at this, with all of these stabs, left and right, I almost got the 3rd Requiem mod. This is This is such an upgrade compared to the previous system with Kuva Liches. This is such an upgrade in murmur farming, like the speed at which you get through with it. Yeah, so for the final step here, they don't die when you get 3 successful stabs. All right.
I'm taking your stuff.
They instead leave to go to Railjack, and then you have to do like the final mission in a Railjack section. Sort of like a final showdown, which is sort of like what they had planned from the beginning with Kuva Liches, but now they're doing it this way. Oh, okay. Now they're doing it this way with the Sisters of Parvos instead. So now we get to see sort of like what it was supposed to be, the original Kuva Lich system, or at least to an extent, something like this, something along the lines of what we have here. Is what they had envisioned for Kuva Liches back when they came out. It's a bit sad that we had to wait like a year and a half before we actually got that. So, we've talked about this before on the channel many times, where it was like kind of a misguided idea back then that they'd promised so much, and they'd promised that it was going to come out like before the end of the year and stuff. So they chucked out these updates with Railjack, the Rising Tide quest, and all of that, and Kuva Liches in December, like at the end of the year, just so that they wouldn't renege on their promise or whatever. But those systems weren't done. They felt half-baked when they came out. They felt like, oh wow, this concept needed some more time in the oven. They shouldn't have released it in this state. But what's done is done. I think they learned their lesson from it. I really think they did. Because updates that have come out later, they have been a bit smaller in scope, but like the promises have been smaller in scope as well. I think that was the problem with both Kuva Liches and with Railjack. Where they promised too much. So they just created a scenario where everything became like super overhyped. And then they couldn't possibly sort of live up to those promises. So now they are instead promising slightly less. They're putting things on a smaller scope, more humble updates. But hey man, this was actually pretty juicy, because we got, even though like a lot of it is just like, oh, new mods and stuff that you farm for in already existing modes, it's still a lot of stuff. It's still a lot of stuff, and it's stuff that's gonna take time. And I don't mind. I don't mind that. I've already seen people saying that they want like the grind for corrupted hollow keys to be cut down and stuff like that. Whereas like, I'm actually fine with it, and the reason why I'm fine with it is because Warframe needs more long-term projects. It needs more stuff that's gonna take time to complete. Because it's been a problem that like updates come out and people just blaze through them. They blaze through all of the new content in like a day. Oh man. I'm almost pissed now because I have actually unlocked the final mod, so I don't even need to do this. I could just let her go, and I can just find out the combination, let her spawn in again, and I don't have to use the Ul mod. But I'm gonna do it this way anyway. I'm gonna do it this way anyway. See? She flees to Neptune Proxima. I'm gonna do it for the video. just so we can progress with this a bit faster. And it's also a nice test in real time, like how long does it take to hunt down one Sister of Parvos? What's the grind time on this affair? Because so far this has seemed quite modest. If this is where it's at, if this is where it's at, where you can just hunt down a Corpus Lich from start to finish in like an hour, then man oh man, I am gonna get all of these Ephemeras, all of these weapons, and I'm gonna get them fast. I'm gonna get them real fast if that's where we're at, and it kind of seems like that's where we're at. It kind of seems like one Sister of Parvos, we're talking like an hour. And that's rad. Oh my god, look at this. This Rhino, he already has one of the new Ephemeras. See there? On his back? Oh my god, it looks so cool. I think that's one of the new Ephemeras. Yeah, it would have been Reese. It would have been Reese. But instead, it's Ool. Unless... No. Yeah, it mimics, so it did eat a charge. It did eat a charge. Gotcha. But it would have been Reese. So, now we're at the final stage. And the final stage is an assassination mission. See, there's an icon up here now in the Railjack. It means she's here. She fled over here. And I'm not sure if this is something that you can do in a squad. Yes, you can. You can do it in a squad. Oh, that's interesting. How does that work? Does everyone have their sister in here? Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of these 4 rank 30 hubcaps on our spaceships. I just wish, man, I should have equipped I should have equipped my Zephyr landing craft as well. But it is fun to see all of these BMWs right here. All right, everyone's Lich hunting. Now we'll see if, like, can I load in? Is it loading in? Is it letting me load in? Is anything happening here? It's choppy. It's choppy. It's trying to load me into the mission. It's trying real hard to load me into the mission. Maybe I should have just gone solo mode. That would have most likely loaded me into the mission a lot faster. I'm gonna load in and they've already killed my Lich, I bet. It's trying. It's trying. It's really trying. Oh, it did it. Cool. Okay. So it's just a Railjack mission. Destroy security nodes. Destroy cruise ships.
A cruise ship I didn't know I had. Send it in.
What do we got here?
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy.
Can I see the priority targets from here? Because, like, I assume this is the ship, right? Oh, security nodes are already taken out. Gotcha. All we have left are cruise ships.
Fighters. Why isn't there a button for that?
So they already just took out one with the artillery cannon.
Torpedoes. All bays. Fire.
I'm gonna assume that this cruise ship is gonna go explodey blast before I even have time to do anything. I'm gonna assume that I'm just wasting my time here. Yeah.
Cruise ship. Put yourselves between me and them.
Alright. Time to go in. Are all of them here to kill my Corpus Lich? Who knows?
A Tenno has exited the Railjack.
I have to ask them. Let's see.
Sister, you have our brother's
Yeah.
support. Take what is yours.
Cool.
This is how you repay me for showing you Mr. Parvos' light? You better start showing some gratitude, or I don't think we can be friends.
Mr.
Things are gonna
Parvos.
change around here. Oh, indeedy doody, and yes sirree. Things are gonna change.
I love their voice lines. They're so fun.
Spectres, stand by my sister and shield her from all harm.
Why do you have to make me choose between you and Mr. Parvos? You know that's no choice I can make.
Alright, so that one seemed immortal. So I guess you
Now
gotta take out
keep
these
those
specters
tickle
first.
sticks of yours where I can see them. And maybe this doesn't end with me having to spread you out like a map.
I'm gonna do that to your favorite floof and make you watch.
No!
There you are. There's my cheeky sweetie.
You're not my friend! You're a fake tin thing! As fake as all my sisters!
Oh my god. She's losing it. You know what? Let's do it this way. Good old-fashioned.
I'd say you have about as much chance as a snake in a typing contest.
Hey, you've already heard that line. We got her. Folks, we got her. Take the stab. Do it. Do it. No? Yeah, no.
Sisters, retrieve her corpse. Analyze this failed love. Iterate.
Oh, now we're going for the next one. We're doing all 4 sisters in one go.
Smashing a Tenno against the hull.
Abaliania Ulvonka. Wow, that's Albania Ulvonka. that is a goddamn Balkan name if I ever heard it. We're coming for you, Albania Ulvonka.
Spectre deployment. I shall not lose another of my sisters.
Sounds a bit like the Lotus there.
I shall crack you into
Cannot lose
and
another
spread
Tenno.
it out.
You stand undefended, sister. Show them how hard we can fight.
Aw, man.
Too late to
She got me.
make an effort now.
Great. Now I have to order another one.
I honor your desire to be torn asunder. My hound shall
Wonder how
have-
everyone's going down. Oh, you know what?
They are dead.
I bet
I am
it's the
not.
same thing it always is.
Now you will learn.
And that is, she's got a weapon with radiation damage. Because I hear the Mesa.
Yet.
I hear the Mesa. Let's see. Nidus Mesa in Oros. Yeah. I'm gonna say that was probably the Mesa. I think we all went down to the self-kill. So many unidentified items.
I have other less weak.
So if it is true that they can like drop the Ulmod or whatever, Rutavilla Mandiox, Manidiox, Manidiox.
Well, sister. Parvos sends you guardian specters. Turn the strength of the Tenno back against them.
Because then you should definitely do this in like a 4-man team. If you can get like 4 of these new items that can help you with future grinds. Oh wow, she's got. Oh man, I wish I had that. She's got them dual lock-on pistols. I want them dual lock-on pistols. I absolutely want them dual lock-on pistols. Alright, she's down. You're up, Mesa. It's only me left.
Oh, muck you, you mucking mucker!
Madhya, language.
That will prove to be a very costly
Language, Madia, Jesus.
Nobody gets in here without an invite, Huggy.
Well, you know.
Your desire has been rewarded with protection from Brother Parvos. Deploying specters. May they be your shields.
They weren't. Now, she also has a radiation weapon, unfortunately. So, we gotta worry a little bit about the self-kill.
If you too must fall, exact a grievous price.
By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle.
Jesus. Well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna convert you because I want your Archaplasmor. One Requiem Ultimatum. So that's the weapon that you... That's the item that you can make to just force your Corpus Lich to spawn in.
Have my attention, so be it.
We did it. We got them all. Super rad. Now let's check how much moolah we get from this, because they've been stealing some money from me. That went well. That went real well. Not bad at all. Not bad at all for a day's work. Oh no. There we go. Why do you still do a voice line about torpedoes? You're dead. Oh, new nodes. Sure. Sure. Okay. This says mission complete. Alright, well, let's go back to dry dock then. We're done with this. I wanna see my mission rewards. Give them to me. GG, folks. GG. Classic GG. Classic. All right.
Another job well executed.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 160,000. We got the Bahira Hound, the Raiju Core, and the Urga Bracket. Oh, so they're like modular and stuff. Oh, they're modular. So I can build my dogs. Need spectral debris, Kalda toroids. Nerd Korea. Oh wow, so I need to who do I go to assemble these? Is this like... Oh, is it legs? It's probably legs. It's probably legs where we build our hounds. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Understood.
Messages have arrived in your inbox.
So I got her specific hound, the Madia Pakoneka hound, configured by selecting 4 parts, and the Tenet Archaplasmor. So instead of getting it in my foundry, I got it in my inbox. No, it's here. Oh, I just get it? So I get it, but I also get modular parts? Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Is that how it works? I get it, but I also get parts? Where is she? Where is it? Yeah, no, it's right here. It's got the Garmer... So, yeah, so this one has different core bracket and stabilizer. So I guess I just... I can also build my own stuff? And it's got like a weapon? Melee attacks. So it's like a melee weapon. Alright, that's rad. That's rad. Now. Gorgeous. Let's compare what this looks like compared to the old one. Let's just do here. That's the Archaplasmor we all know and love. Yeah. It's got a A bit of an upgrade to it. It's got a bit of a sleek design. It's not that different. That's okay. Let's just put on the same colors. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that looks way hotter. Way hotter. Lame. Super hot. Lame. Super hot. Damn, that looks good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I know that, like,
Well put together.
upgrade-wise, it's like
Now
got
get out there
twice the range.
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Neat. Look at that. Took out our first sister, got our first Tenet weapon. Time to spawn another sister. Probably gonna go for the briefcase guns now. The rocket launcher and the pistols. Really want to get my hands on those. So, you know, I'll check in with you guys later. And we'll probably do some more Lich hunting. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're probably gonna do a lot of stuff. But Corpus Lich hunting, or Sisters of Parvos hunting, is definitely gonna be one of those stuffs. So, you know, I will see all of y'all tomorrow for something completely different.